것들은 전부 쳐냈지 왜처럼 증오들은 나의 밑거른 죄다 좁아져도 눈의 시선은 어느새 풀려 숨죽여 Hey you, better you turn when I pull up Can't slow me down, down 나 끝없는 ride 멈출 수가 없잖아 I'm that 호소히로 망설임없이 주사 위로 여전히 예상 못한 곳으로 향하지 like 3, 2, go Told myself I'm so
나의 속도가 돈이라면 벤소미 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나는 rain on me 내 가슴은 뱅뱅 전부 걸어 게임처럼 너의 고개를 떨굴 때는 댄서니 모두 몸에 걸어 눈이 빛나는 걸로 전부 걸치고 난이 노리는 것들일 거야 발밑에 쫓아와도 너는 절대 못 껴 넘어질 배포도 없는 애들은 no 따라오지 못하는 건 내 알바가 아니지 그래서 the boys not my type 아니 거리동이 트면 판이 바뀌지 이기는 건 당연하니 cause my type 시시하게 겉으로만 판단하겠지 웃는 얼굴로서 저렇게 잘 봐 날 멍청한 애들이 여기 차고 넘치니 바가게 선이 목대 내못 가 짜증나면 질러 I don't like being cool 랠리스 night to night girl들만 불러 money on the fool I'm a boss be or 싫어 뭐든지 다 내게 close 말하잖아 내가 뱉는 대로 내가 다시 look nice Told myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told myself
told ya 느리게만 보여 눈이 핑 돌아가는 놈들은 한 곳으로 모여 잠위 드랍 머리 위로 투 그래서 이거 누가 대신에 money dance on a private jet 여긴 닿을 수 없는 곳 올려놔 boys 하늘 위로 떨어지는 너를 looking like demons 자식 나고 기는 것들은 전부 쳐냈지 왜처럼 증오들은 나의 밑거른 죄다 좁아져도 눈의 시선은 어느새 풀려 숨죽여 Hey you, better you turn when I pull up
What is up, guys? It's your homie Shib Z along with my buddy Arsenal, and we are back again with yet another action-packed gameplay for you all after quite a while. Arsenal, matlab, you know, sometimes players were going off, sometimes we had our own thing, and I'm pretty sure जो भी हमारी audiences, जो spectators थे, they were curious to know कि आज के game का क्या result होगा, and in fact what has been the status for so long. So those who are tuning in right now, or in fact जो कि पहले से हमारे साथ connected हैं, so I'm just going to brief you out on that. So today we are going to have the upper bracket semi-finals, and it's the day 9 of Valorant Championship Wars Season 4. So the match is going to be between Team CULLIES and Team Punish. Well, these have been the creme de la creme. I know I used the phrase in quarters like a couple of matches ago, but I mean, this is like icing on the cake, you know, if that was creme de la creme. So it's after that. So Arsenal, what's your take on this? I mean, after quite a while, we are back again with, I'm pretty sure, what's going to be a really
I don't know.
fighting and
I don't know why.
action-packed
I mean,
gameplay.
why the team thing was happening actually. But guys, we are back with this, I guess, semi-finals of upper bracket, and we talk about the team. These are Team Punished versus Team CULLIES. They are already down to the fight, and I guess we should, start the click button. Just go with the click button and, the start button, and we should just start the match without any delay. I mean, it's already 9
Absolutely.
p.m. I mean, let's go.
Yep,
Let's
yep,
go.
yep. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, and the first match is in the map of Ascent, in which Team CULLIES went for defenders, and Team Punished went for attackers. And I guess there would be some, thing with Foxy right now. The Foxy people are in the chat or not. Let us know, guys. Foxy fans. Let's go.
Foxy fans, yep. I'm pretty sure, Team Punish and Team CULLIES as well, they have been making new set of fans with the gameplay, with their cool lineups. I mean, the pick of agents and their gameplay all together. So yeah, let's just take a look at what sort of agents are being picked by both the teams. So yeah, we've got Sova and Simple when it comes to Team CULLIES. Son is going with KO. Venkabot seemingly picking Neon. Techno going with Chamber, and Satan going along with Omen. And when it comes to Team Punish, so Equinox is going with Sova. Foxy, he's picking up Omen.
Choose your agent.
Mutable, as always, going with Jet. I mean, yep, he has played other characters as well, but we have seen some really commendable Jet plays coming in from him. Vappy God going along with KO, and Ayan, picking up Chamber. So yeah, it's a similar pick on both the teams on the map of Ascent. So it's going to be really intriguing to see as to which team would counter better against each other, because both the agent picks are same, and Ascent, is quite, often said to be a defender-sided map. I mean, there has been a lot of debate around this. I don't pick a side, but yeah, I feel that as a defender, you have slight advantage, like a very tiny one, but it all comes down to how you unfold your strategies and how you shape your gameplay along with the rest of your teammates.
Definitely, and I guess tomorrow we'll be having a lower bracket finals, and then I guess on Thursday we'll be having the finals, the BO5, which is I'm pretty excited for, because yet even if being the BO3 match, we the map selection that has been done by the teams, it is Ascent, it is Haven, it is Icebox, but come on, dude, where is Breeze? I believe it's coming in BO5 though.
Well, Breeze, I think it has breezed away from players' minds. That's what I can say. But yeah, puns apart, I think we are going to see that in BO5, as you said, Arsenal, and it's going to be really hyped up. I'm pretty sure about it, because we don't see Breeze being picked so often, and I think in this tournament there hasn't been a Breeze
match. Yep. Nope.
Yeah. So comment in the chat if you think that, and if you want Breeze to be picked, so that the teams which you are rooting for, I mean, we have only 3 remaining in this tournament.
Definitely.
So to give a quick update, so a couple of teams, they had to forfeit for some reasons. And ultimately, we are down to the top 3, and this is the upper bracket semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. So the one who wins this would go straight to the grand finals, and the one who loses this one is going to be pitted against the team that is, what's the team name?
Here.
Remember Arsenal? It's quite a while. Punished, CULLIES, wait, X-Gravity, yep, it's
X-Gravity.
X-Gravity.
Yep, it is X-Gravity. So they will be facing X-Gravity tomorrow in the lower bracket semi-finals.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think X-Gravity won the tournament previously, or was it some different team? The previous season, I guess it was won by
I guess it was some Pakistan. Yep, it was a team from Pakistan though. It was Them Devils, I believe. If you
yeah,
remember.
it was Them Devils. Yeah.
Teleport's ready.
X-Gravity, but played really well in the previous tournament as well, and they have again, I guess, come to the semis. So yeah.
Teleport's ready.
Well, taking a look at the situation right now, so we've got 3 goes onto the defenders, that is Team CULLIES, and 3 on attackers as well. That is Team Punish. And let's just take a look at what's happening at mid right now from the POV of Chamber player. That is Techno. Well, he's hiding in the smoke right now. And look at that. As soon as that smoke blows off, there would be a lot of information. In fact, a lot happening towards the mid area. And let's see how he'll be able to face the behemoth of these players who may charge in. But in fact, let's see what's happening in B main right now. The players are trying to contest in. That is Ayan Q along with Equinox. And there we go. Where we got Aspersion towards mid. The mid defense. Well, I think the players have taken a step back. But look at it. Techno with the right positioning. Gets a kill onto Immutable Bish. And right in time, we have a player down from Team Punish. But there we go. Fox gets a kill onto Techno. Equinox getting a kill onto Central. And with that said, the scenario looks to be going away from the hands of Team
One enemy remaining.
Punish.
Last
Ooh,
player
but right
standing.
in time. It is a 1v1 scenario. And with that said, the molly comes in from Son. And he's flanking in from back. Would he be caught? Ooh. Well, Fox, yep, he does get caught by Son.
That's a first round 3K for Foxy, boys.
Yeah,
Well, Foxy fans in the chat, let's go for the voting lines are already on, and you can vote for your favorite team, get Team Punished or Team Colors.
I mean, back in the very first round, we saw quite a chaos happening towards B side, and I think that position switch that happened from Techno, that was really, really handy. I mean, he left the mid-market area to be completely taken on by Team Punish, but look at what's happening towards A side right now. Well, a lot of fight happening, but it has taken quite a passive approach at this point of time, and the players are inching in towards mid right now. Let's just take a look at what's happening from the perspective of Immutable. Well, he is there towards mid, holding on. Ooh, and he breaks down. Trademark ability. The chamber trap goes away right there. I think we might see a short contest coming in. That smoke has been deployed, but I think it was a bit inaccurate. And now another one comes for the cover on to Garden with Wake Up. Ooh, Wake Up.
Player
What
standing.
the?
Spike down A.
What the? Wait, what? Dude,
Wake Up. What? I mean, GWP right there.
oh my god.
Still, I mean, the game is...
Sheesh. You should have done that sheesh thing, dude. Sheesh.
Nah, I think you'll do a better job at it, because I've seen you do that. You are... Like, my very first reaction was... Man, I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
And since I couldn't say WTF, like the expanded version, so we both at the same time stuck about what the... That's all we can do. But I mean, it pretty much justifies that we were completely awestruck by those shots that he hit. Let's see
Definitely.
if it's going to be the same scenario right now, because they are in fact playing a bonus. That is Team CULLIES. And with that said, it seems like an inside take coming in, and Immutable Bish taking down Lanka bot. He's like, nah, man. You did what you had to do previous round. Now it's our turn, and with
Spike
that
down
said,
A.
Son taking on where we got, and back and forth fights are happening right now, and
Trap destroyed.
all the way back. Techno is coming in from behind. Let's see if he'll be caught in by the trademark or he's taken down. Well, he takes down. And this lets Ayan know that somebody is coming in from back. He is
Spike planted.
holding
Last
off
player
the
standing.
angle, but yep, it takes down. Chamber difference right there. Oh, well, he had an upper edge. Nevertheless, moving into game ahead. Dinks happening from that Ares. Fox takes down Simple, and with that said, first round for Team Punish. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next one, taking a look at the buys as we press our tab. So the previous round was a bonus being played by Team CULLIES, and now they are going along with a fairly decent buy with an Operator, 2 Phantoms, a Vandal, and an Odin. Let's take a look at what's happening towards A long, shall we? Because I see a lot of players being... Yeah, there we are. Mutable Bish, Ayan, Webigod, all just holding off any sort of push or information play coming in right there from Team CULLIES, which does not seem to be the case at this point of time. And with that said, the smokes have been deployed, and with that said, this signals off that an A take is coming in and a rotation might come in from Team CULLIES, which we are seeing on the minimap. So a player that is Simple. He's rotating and right in time. The presence has been detected. Sean gets kill onto Ayan, picking another
Spike
one
down
onto
A.
Look at that. Immutable Bish getting one onto Satan.
player
Winterbot gets a
standing.
kill onto Webby God. Sean picking up another one onto Immutable Bish. Now it's all onto Fox. Well, position has been revealed. He gets one. Foxy. Ooh, well, missing that shot. That is not necessary. Simple.
30 seconds left.
Cover going out.
My God. Does do a T, but Venkabot is going to shut him down. I was actually looking forward if Fox would have clutched it, but well, it was a pretty dicey scenario, to be pretty honest. That was a good round coming in by Team CULLIES. In fact, a good hold, and you know, the defense on A side really impeccable. I think Garden's area could have been early on contested as well, so that some sort of presence and distraction comes in from that area, because simply just going onto A side, you know, that could have been a favorable outcome, but it was not the case in previous one, because I think some sort of utility should have been deployed to counter the guys at A shot. But nevertheless, let's see what's happening in this round, and along with the drone, right there, presence has been detected. And I'm pretty sure that now Team Punish knows that there are 2 players present, one all the way into CT spawn, pardon me, in fact, towards the CT area, and one in the B side towards the first lane. And Immutable Bish has opened up his play storm. Well, right now they are playing a sort of semi-buy at this point of time. Fox only has got Vandal. Immutable Bish, it's got Spectre. Look at that Satan. Let's see how devilish plays will be unfolded by that position. Well, right now he's into smoke, and with that said, he's playing quite cheeky at this point of time, I should say. That is Satan being the Omen player, and TP's back. Oh, right in time, and taking a step back. Well, he's falling off, and
30
the pushes
seconds left.
have started to come in. Ooh, Immutable Bish taking down Satan. But Sean is there right in time to get him down. And Winterbot also gets a kill.
Spike down
onto
A.
Equinox. Where is that all action happening? It's
Spike planted.
into A side, as we're seeing on our feeds. And look at that. Fox has positioned himself correctly, but Sean takes him down. And right now, it's all on to Yanku. If he can flank from back, that would be
Last player
really
standing.
handy. And yep, he does take one down, but the door has not been broken. And well, Simple Quick
One enemy
stuck
remaining.
in for the
Clutch.
no!
How do I
Wait,
get away?
that was amazing clutch.
That was a good one, but if Simple could have stuck in for that,
Here.
you know, diffuse,
Yeah.
it would have been successful, man. You should have not just left that out. I mean, yeah, I know that was a pressure moment building up right there, and it's really unexpected as to what can be the outcome of, you know, the door breaking. You know, possibly push might have come in from Mayan, but still, I mean, the time was enough to stick in for the defuse. But nevertheless, moving on to the next round, we are going to see a B take coming in from Team Punish. KO opening, no CMD, and well, Simple completely bamboozled.
Bamboo, what?
Yep. Yeah, that phrase again, you know, kudos to my co-caster who trying to miss his name is. It's bamboozled. It means to actually cheat or fool.
One
you know, completely
enemy
just
remaining.
stunning the other player. I mean, that's what I saw from Simple's feed. You know, he was just constantly moving his mouse around into the site, knowing where the player is coming in. And damn, there was Immutable right with the judge.
And guys, you can see a head-to-head match, a 3-0-3 score from both of the teams, and both are having good amount of economy as well, I believe. So I guess this round needs to be. What do you think this round is going to be? Who is going to win this round?
Oh, well, I can't say much, but let's see who gets bamboozled in this one. And by the way, Aslan, I just loved your reaction right there. He was like, bamboo, what?
Bam!
But nevertheless, let's see who gives in bamboo into whom.
Dude.
we won't go on that lines.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, coming back to the game, I mean, we can have fun in such pressure moments.
Yeah.
But talking about the gameplay right there, so the smokes have been deployed towards mid area, and we can see chambers traps being placed right in position quite carefully. But I think Immutable Fish is going to take care of that. Techno meanwhile pushes onto BO, but I think he got the kill through smoke spamming. That's what I saw on the mini map. But yet another smoke being deployed from Team CULLIES player, that is Satan. But nevertheless, Immutable Fish position has been revealed, and a lot of presence being detected towards garden area at this point of time. In fact, towards mid cubby it is. Let's see how Zone would hold up to it. Ooh, and only looking at direct action is an Immutable Fish, and that is the disadvantage of
One
Omen's
enemy remaining.
paranoia, that it does
30
not
seconds
completely
left.
flash you. It near sights you, so you need to take care of that. But Equinox will try to level best to get the players down, takes down 2 players. Now he'll be shut down, making the scoreline of 4-3. 4 points in the favor of Team CULLIES and 3 in the favor of Team
A gift.
Punish. And before we proceed on to the next round, keep on sharing the stream as much as you can, because I'll let Arsenal do the honors for that. Why do you think Arsenal, the stream needs to be shared?
See, you're the special person. You should do that.
Yep, alright. I'll take the charge right there. But prior to that, let's see what's happening towards mid courtyard area. Well, a lot of TPs happening. Techno teleporting right now. Well, takes on where we got as well, and he saw Immutable Fish just fly off in front of him, and there we go. Being nearsighted by the
Last
paranoia.
player
A
standing.
lot of fights happening, and right in time, those trades, I mean, before we can even cast, the players of Team Punish have been taken down, making the scoreline of 5-3. And yeah, coming back to why you should share the stream, because you have got your favorite teams participating in here. You have got those players whom you have been rooting for throughout the tournament. So, I mean, in order to continue doing that, you have to share the stream as much as you can, so that it boosts and encourages their morale as you type in your positive and heart-warming comments in the chat. And also, to get this game where it should be with your friends, with your family, or any esports enthusiasts, upcoming stars or players, so that they can read and understand the gameplay and what's happening right now. Ooh, like Satan just escaping from the grasp of Fox, and well, taking a bit of a damage, but
Cover going out.
he shoots his paranoia as well. In fact, he throws his paranoia. Does not seem good at this point of time for Team Punish, because Equinox has also been taken down. But the spike is like towards B side, and no players there, but Chambers trap is present.
destroyed.
Well, yep. Now it has been destroyed, and with that said, B side can be contested, and it has been left completely open, possibly for a retake to come in. But let's see how commendably the retake goes in. IonQ is ready
Last
with the
player
headhunter, but his head would be hunted instead. Satan picking up a lovely free take. Satan seems to be on fire right now, I should say, in this round.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way they are taking away, even they are so much, I would say, the defending capabilities of the Team CULLIES, I believe it's, I don't know how to, just explain that, but it is way good.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think I can take this moment to just let the players or, I mean, pardon me, viewers know that, you know, in case if you still pronounce whatever it is, Satan as Satan, because I do remember a couple of people, you know, saying Satan as Satan for some reason, and also a song came in a couple of years ago by a leading Indian artist. It was titled Satan, but for some reason they call it Satan. Well, there's no Satan or Patan happening in this gameplay. And as we are seeing the fear of Satan, let's see how he unfolds his devilish gameplay right there. But he's going to be smoked off right now. Meanwhile, Immutable Fish is going in along with rest of his teammates. Let's see how far he'll be able to pull in towards the mid area, because up until now, it has been a really lackluster performance towards that particular market area from Team Punish.
Here.
Or maybe a dominant one, we could say, from Team CULLIES. But we have to wait and watch as to how they unfold their strats right now. I think a smoke can be deployed by the Omen player, that is Fox. I mean, if he has smoke ready with him in the first place, well, I think they are doing in some change of plans at this point of time. And smoke has been deployed. They pushed in from short, and there we go. Beautiful fish, completely
30 seconds
stacked to the map, and Venkabot, meanwhile, getting a kill onto Yankee, but he'll be taken down by Equinox. And with that said, A side has come in the grasp of Team Punish. Finally, I think after quite a while, we're going to see a round coming in into their pocket. Team Cully is in a mood of a retake. Well, they are. Whoa! Look at that
Last
backup
player
right
standing.
there. Beautiful.
One enemy
But
remains.
How are we seeing a clutch coming in from the station? Oh, well, no. There we go. Is present right there, taking him down, making this whole line of 6-4, and I think it was a much needed round for Team Punish.
Let's fly. What's this?
And as we are going into the next one, well, the presence,
can't use that.
heavy presence being detected towards A long, and that's it. The players are still present towards mid courtyard from Team Punish. I mean, they are trying to gather some information as always. I mean, they have been doing it so far, but let's see if it's going to work another time. Immutable Bish getting a kill onto Son. And with that said, only Satan is present into A side behind those crates of boxes, and the smoke comes in, and well, he is kind of sandwich.
One
But Immutable
enemy
Bish
remaining.
taking him down, and with that said, Anki also gets a shot onto Techno, right in the middle, I should say, as I'm able to make in from the mini map, and now it's all onto Simple.
Spike
Well,
planted.
trying to ready his ultimate. It seems there are a lot of points to go if he wants to go for it. Up until now, we haven't seen the usage of Hunter's Fury. Quite interesting, because it is ready with Equinox. Simple, I think he used it, but I'm not sure in which round he did.
Blocking sight.
Did we actually see Simple use Hunter's Fury?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Why hasn't his ult point, be ready up until now? Maybe because of kills? Yeah, maybe because of that. Yep, Simple. Well, Immutable Bish is taken down by so Operator. Now, since his position has been revealed, and look at that chamber sitting right there, waiting for some sort of moment to
Last
come
round before
in
the
from
switch.
Simple, but he successfully saves the Operator, giving it to Wenkabot, the guy who's been making a lot of plays
Need a drop. Thanks.
with the jet dash and Operator combination. Having a look at the ultimate, so 4 players of Team Punish have got their ultimates ready. Meanwhile, Venkabot and Techno from Team Cullies.
You want to play?
on
Let's
there.
play.
Arsenal.
Yep.
And yep. Well, that's it. The smoke has been deployed towards mid, and a counter smoke, in fact, comes from Satan towards high mid. The game has taken quite a slow approach right at this point of time. Let's see as to what sort of play would be unfolded by Team Punished, because so far shot and A control has been working out for them. B, I'm not sure if they'll be able to get it at this point of time, but it has been left completely open, just to say. I mean, that is on our mini map, and seemingly it is a plan of Team Cullies to go in for a retake at this point of time. And there we go, the Trinity being deployed, and well, Null CMD being opened up by Webby. God, he's charging in. Oh, pardon me. In fact, yep, it is by Webby. Oh, damn.
30 seconds left.
Satan getting the trade onto him. Smoke has been deployed. Signals have been blown that it is in fact a B-side dig that is coming in, and ooh, Equinox being taken down as got near side by the Paranoia. Aren't you? Meanwhile, on the other hand, getting a shot on Techno, so we are seeing Chamber dip happening right there, and so much chaos at this point of time. Ion Q, well,
One enemy remaining.
he picks off, but
Amazing that
Yep.
is.
Venkabot. Right now,
Switching sides.
I think Team Cullies realized that, man. I mean, this was a similar scenario a couple of rounds ago onto A side, where they left the diffuse. Now Venkabot is like, man, I don't care. I'm gonna stick it right now, and he did that. Called the round for his team, making the scoreline of 7-5. 7 rounds in favor of Team Cullies and 5 in the pocket for Team Punished. The sides have been switched, roles have been reversed, and let's see as to what sort of strategy rework we would be seeing from Team Punished, because what I'm able to make it right now, Team Cullies seemingly are slightly, I mean, just a very tiny inch on top of them. I mean, that's not able to make it from the gameplay that is being displayed, but look at that right now.
Enemy killed.
One enemy remaining.
That's a good start.
Spike planted.
Oh, they shouldn't be pushing in, and I think that is what they are doing, but look at that Techno shutting him down with his frenzy. This frenzy has done a lot of damage in this round. It was with Venkabot. Initially, I guess him. Oh no, in fact, it's Techno's frenzy. But yeah, it was a frenzy round, I should say, the previous one. Nevertheless, we are moving into the next one with decent buy coming in onto Team Cullies. They've got a Spectre, they've got a Sheriff. In fact, 2 Spectres, 1 Sheriff, a Marshal, and an Ares to work around with. And again, it seems that they are in the mood to contest towards B side. Meanwhile, all the players of Team Cullies have stacked towards A. And with that said, now I do believe that it has been confirmed with them that it's not A side, but rather B that is being taken on. And I think the players of Team Cullies should stick in with each other, because we have seen a lot of mistakes happening in these anti-eco rounds.
Teleport's ready.
That, you know, players
They found my
become
trap.
kind of greedy, or what should I say? They kind of lose the grip on the game, which actually, ooh, look at that, Fox is escaping right from POV. But nevertheless, Sean being taken out by Fox, and it is a 3v4 scenario with people just left a sliver of health. And meanwhile, ooh, as I said, it can be a bit dangerous for Team Cullies at this point of time, because a lot of damage would be inflicted, which is evident as we saw Only 2 players are remaining on Team Cullies. 3 of them have been taken down by the players of Team Punish. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, moving into the next one. Ooh, there's a really forward push coming in from Immutable Bish. Takes down Son. Ooh, takes down Renka bot as well because he realizes
player
that this
standing.
round is a bonus
Spike
being
down,
played
B.
by Team Cullies and taking full advantage of that. Immutable Bish torching into the players of mid. And just completely, blinding them along with, it was Fox's paranoia, but I can say that he dodged in along with Fox's paranoia with mid courtyard and shutting the players
Need a
down
drop.
from present in the mid lane and B lobby.
Here.
And as we move into the next
Track them
round,
down.
every round is a story, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who is gonna pen
Scanning ahead.
their moment of style, their moment of victory. And this one,
Blocking sight.
beautiful Bish being like, man, I know your place. I know where the Sova is. Because my teammates do kind of same thing, so let me take full advantage of that. And I'm gonna get you with my Blade Storm. Man, I must say he has been super duper aggressive and it has actually rewarded his gameplay. Let's see how it would unfold for the remaining 4 players of Team Cullies who are presumably going towards B side. Sonwell. Let's see if we are going to see a KO versus KO happening. Ooh, and with that said, 3 players have been spotted, but where we got, I think,
Blocking sight.
greedy. He tossed in a flash, but that was a calculated gameplay coming in from his end, but I think he should have taken a step back because 3 players were spotted at this point of time. Even though you flashed off, it isn't necessary that all the 3 players would be blinded. And with that said, a
30
near sight
seconds
happening
left.
onto the garden area, or A trees as we call it. 6-9 is the
Spike
score
planted.
line. 2v3 scenario at this point of time. Let's see if it's gonna be 7-7. Oh, pardon me. 7-9 or 10-6, and Fox knows that Satan has pushed in. Ooh, well, let's see who is gonna be
One
winning in this
enemy
one. And
remaining.
Fox point. His aim is deploy the smoke, and what a lovely coordination between the 2 players of Team Punish, Equinox and Fox.
You failed. Now
Both have Ox in their name.
Yeah.
Just completely taking both the players down with their horns. Ox have like really huge horns. And as we move into the next one, so it seems that an ego is being pulled off from Team Cullies, and again, I believe Immutable Bish is in a mood to go a bit aggressive.
enemy down.
But right now,
Get out of my
Equinox
way.
is there with him, and ooh,
What the?
it's a lovely pairing, I should say. But still, the situation is 3v2. Where did these 2 players go down? I think one towards B, obviously, yep. Another one, in fact, got taken down towards A side. That's interesting.
Revealing area.
Meanwhile, let's see what's happening towards the garden area. If we shift into the POV of Venkabot, who's holding, and he possibly knows that Fox is... Ooh, take
One
Fox
enemy
down!
remaining.
Wait, what?
What? No, I'm not able to digest it. I am not able to digest it.
Holy
Man.
shit.
I would require something to digest it. How? Can you explain this? Possibly it is a sheer amount of
Speechless.
effort. Yeah. it is a sheer amount of efforts or the hard work that this guy has put into his gameplay, and it was super duper confident, and I think he was low on HP. I don't know, but whatever, man, that was like really ooh. Lovely shot. Let's see if he's going to go for another one. Ooh,
Last
well,
player
right, I'm
standing.
dodging it up. Now it's all onto him. Oh, that
Holy
was
shit,
a
what the? Oh my, okay.
Venka bot is really annoying. at
Wait,
this
what?
point in
Wait.
time.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what? What the? Bro! Dude!
Venka! Come on, man!
Bro,
He
I'm
was-
done. I'm
a
done.
simple pistol.
What was
simple
this?
pistol shot would have sufficed.
Ah,
A simple pistol shot, just one bullet away he was from
Dude.
being taken down.
dude, this is Valorant, dude. Hello?
I think,
Anything is possible, though.
anything is possible, and I think, besides the best gameplays, you should feature chaotic gameplays happening in Championship War Season 4.
Scanning ahead.
Seriously, what was that? Both the players playing it like oh, and with that said, moving into the next round, shifting our minds. Ooh, 4 players coming in, charging up towards the first lane, eventually getting the B side in the grabs, and Q coming in from behind.
Spike planted. Last
Ooh,
player
and
standing.
Spamming him down as well. Now he's lone survivor for Steam. He's taken down as well. Man, I'm not able to get my head off that round, but still, it was fun to see. In fact, I have my microphone quite close to my mouth and just, gave in a spark on my lips. In fact, that current came in. Yep. I accidentally touched my lips onto my microphone stop
That's a
head.
good spot.
And it was like, enough Shivzy, enough talking about the previous round. Come back into the game. Let's talk about what's happening in the round. And yep, with that said, we're moving on to the next one with a scoreline of 10 to a 2-point lead, still being there with Team CULLIES. And with that said, look at that level of dominance at this point of time. All the players are simply
Last player
bundled
standing.
up together.
Spike
And
down,
with that
B.
said, Venka board being completely on fire gets those 2 kills towards the end. My oh my. I think Team Punish can actually increase their defense onto B side, especially with chambers, traps, or early round control, which they were getting in with Immutable Bisht and Equinox. But I don't think it's going to be working at this point of time. Let's see if it does, because right now 3 players are present of Team CULLIES outside of B lobby, and right there the presence has been detected, but Son gets a kill onto Immutable Bisht. He charged up with expecting that something he'd be able to do right now, and meanwhile, well, smokes are being deployed towards A side. That said, Omen's TP happening. Oh, whoa, look at that. In fact, it was a friendly TP. 3 players are present towards the heaven area, along with all their abilities ready, and Venka board, he simply looks insane, but his insanity
Cover going out.
made him pay a price, I should say, for taken down. A 3 versus 4 scenario, ladies and gentlemen. And with that said, well, presence has been detected of the player.
One
on
enemy
the A
remaining.
side. Oh, look at that shot coming in from Satan. Leaving it all onto Fox, who is going to be saving Spectre for the round. And going in for the next one. Is he in a mood to go for exit kills? Well, he's looking for a Phantom to be recovered, but unfortunately there is no time to get it. And he gets taken down by the
Match point.
Spike's blast radius.
Okay, guys, this is really interesting. What we're gonna say right now is a 50-50% is of vote submissions from the viewers towards Team CULLIES and Team Punished. Both are having 50%, dude. Hello? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see who's gonna
I
win.
think-
But hold on, guys. It's a BO3 match, and next map is Heaven between both of these teams, and let's see how they're gonna perform. And let's see who's the team that's going towards finals.
Yeah, and look at that. Team Cullies just charging into A side, and well, smokes have been deployed right in position, and I do believe that now Team Punish like, man, we're gonna do a 5-man retake. We're not gonna lose any player, and with our abilities positioned correctly, we are going in for this retake. Oh well, let's see if Baby God will be able to get some gameplay unfolded, and there we go. The players are dodging
One
in,
enemy remaining.
and one by one, the complete slaughterhouse is set.
What?
Man, I don't know what to say, Arsenal, but I think this game has a lot of highlights that you can chuck in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pick from.
I mean, the players can chuck in also.
Yeah.
That works. All set up.
All right, and as we move into the next
ready.
round, 3-point lead still being there with Team Cullies. Let's see if Team Punish is in a mood to have a similar scenario of retake this time as well. A 5v5 as it did in the previous round, and I think that is much needed because it was really handy. And well, look at that. Zone pushing a little bit back. And let's see what's happening in A short area, shall we? From the perspective of Fabi God, along with his comrade who's assisting him. That is the Omen player. Ooh, look at that. Fabi God getting a kill onto Winkabor. Techno gets a trade onto him. And with that said, it seems like an A take is coming in right there. Teammate!
Spike down A.
And he does take down 2 players. Simple gets a kill onto him, making it a 2v2. Oh, look at that.
They're going B. They're going B.
Yeah, they are in fact going B, and this signals that Equinox should also go into B side and just simply hold it. Oh, they are holding it off right now, making a smart gameplay, a smart decision. But they should
30
equally know
seconds
that
left.
Team Cullies, that Team Punish has reworked their strategy, and they aren't in a mood to lose this game
Spike
of
planted.
best of 3. I mean, it is a best of 3. You can certainly try in the next one, but you don't want to give up on any moment and on any round. But with that said, the spike has gone down, and now let's see if a retake might come in from Team
Last player
Punish.
standing.
Ooh, well, Son takes down Ion Q, and now it's all on to Equinox. Well,
Attackers win.
I think Equinox would be a bit late. Let's see when we have the Solstice. As we have there's one more thing. Solstice and Equinox. Yeah, I remember. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winners of the very first game of this best of 3 between Team Cullies and Team Punish. That is Team Cullies, and what an impeccable gameplay coming in from both the teams. Simply awesome. And I'm lacking words because, as I said to my buddy Arsenal, this has got to be the game. I mean, I don't know what's up ahead, but up until now in this season 4 of Championship Wars, this game has a lot of highlights. I won't say it has the best one, but the number of highlights are certainly a lot in this game. What do you say, Arsenal?
Definitely. I mean, so much of clutches, so much of beautiful jet shot, the jet frackling with all of those blades in the air and giving those all the shots. And I mean, literally some amazing highlights and clutches have been done, in this whole tournament, I would say. When players can get some good old, highlights and clips, basically clips for their social media or even for their channel as well.
Indeed.
So
And
I
with
think
that
let's
said,
go.
yeah, let's go for the next one. Because I'm pretty sure both the teams are fired up right now. I mean, that's what I was able to make up from the gameplay.
Yup, it's a map of Haven, and yet Team Punished is attacking and CULLIES are defending. Let's go.
Haven. Let's see who takes Haven or Shelter in this one. Alrighty, as we are on the agent selection screen, well, simple is again going in with Soa's song, changing the role to Sky. Earlier he was playing KO, and yep, he did play it really well. Winkabot going with Jet, obviously making plays in the previous game as well. Techno picking up Chamber again. Satan now has Astra. Well, that's a switch for a moment happening right there. You might see a possible strat unfold from Team CULLIES, and let's just take a look at what's happening on the Team Punish when it comes to agent picks. So we have Immutable
Select
Bish
your
going along with
agent.
Jet, Vebigod with KO, Fox with Omen, Equinox with Soa, and Ayan with Chamber. So it's a similar lineup from previous game when it comes to the agents. On to Team Punish, and if it's about Team CULLIES, so we are seeing a difference of the initiator and a controller. The initiator difference being, I mean, not the gameplay difference, just to say if, you know, people type in the chat, well, I mean, if you are serious about the gaming lingo right there, call about devs among the players. But what I meant is, to stop my blabber, that we are seeing a variance of agents. Well, that's a different word to use. Son going along with Sky, and Satan going along with Astra. Talking about the buy, so we've got 2 goes on both the teams right there. Immutable Bish justified having Ghost onto his disposal along with
Needed
Fox.
mid-dicey. Thanks.
And if we talk about, whoa, now the number of ghosts are increasing on the team. CULLIES 4 ghosts.
Right there. Right there.
Let's see how the utilities would be deployed, and as far as I'm able to make it, both the chambers have
That should wet.
kind of placed their traps in
Concealment.
order to deny any sort of push coming in from either side onto C side. But look at that, what's happening towards me right now. A really chaotic situation. Satan has pushed in really aggressively. His presence has been detected, which signals off the players of Team Punish to go to A side. Let's see what's happening on to A right now. Well, the players are contesting in from A long. The smoke has been deployed towards the
Obscuring
heaven area. All the players of Team Punished are pushing in, punishing, I should say, the players of Team CULLIES for just leaving an agent onto A side, where there could have been
planted.
more, but hey, it's a 3-side map. So,
Concealment.
yep, can't actually do much when it comes to the positioning of players. And meanwhile, Techno simply lashing onto the players with his headhunter.
One enemy remaining. Last
Satan.
player standing.
Look at that. It's almost similar HP with Ayan and Son. Son
try,
taking the
mate.
advantage of Ghost's flexibility and the high fire speed against Headhunter, getting the first round in the pocket, the very first one, ladies and gentlemen, of this game for his team. Alrighty, as we move into the next one, we can see the Spectres. Ooh, well, 5 Spectres being bought by Team Punish. Let's see if it is expected by Team CULLIES. Well, Sword is spamming a Spectre, and now I'm pretty sure that as Webby spammed it through the smoke, the information has passed down that yes, it is a force buy coming in from Team Punish at this point of time. They are in absolute mood to punish, and with that said, as Chambers' trap or trademark detects the presence of Son, it forces where we got to actually check in, and yep, he checks in, spots Son. The players are camping in.
Time to hunt.
The garage area, I should
Scout
say.
destroyed.
Ooh, and Son, I think he's playing really commendably when it comes to his abilities. Justifying the role of an initiator and also a reckoner, I should say. You know, getting that information. And meanwhile, let's see what's happening into B side, shall we? Because
Spike
it seems
down mid.
that a lot of
30
action,
seconds left.
I'm
burgeoning
out of
action, is happening into B side.
Spike planted.
That's it. The flash would go in and blind. The players
enemy
of
remaining.
Team Punish, and in due course of time now it's all on to Yanka, as we, you know, often say. देखते ही देखते वक्त बदल दिए, जज्बात बदल दिए।
Gun here.
यहाँ पे फिलहाल के लिए हमारा राउंड एकदम से पलट गया into the favor of Team CULLIES. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the next one, so कहीं ना कहीं जो
Don't give them
previous
ground.
round की mistake थी, या फिर जो previous round में investment करी गई, उसका अब भुगतान करना पड़ेगा Team Punish को. Let's see what they unfold with their sheriffs and Shorty. Well, they are pushing into the garage area. Lanka bot, well, single-handedly holding it down with the backup coming in right in time, and now they are kind of sandwiched. That is the players of Team Punish towards mid area, now slowly inching in towards A. That's what I'm able to see from my mini map. Let's see what's happening onto A side at this point of time, especially towards A long, shall we? Because the players are inching in slowly. And with that said, well, Arsenal, are you still there? Because I'm not sure if A side's perspective is present. Well, nevertheless, we'll see Son's feed.
Spike planted.
That's what I can see from Arsenal's feed because I'm spectating him. But
Ended.
ooh, look at that!
One enemy
The
remaining.
light, the shot coming in onto Aeon. He was satisfied. One, I should say, and that's it. Son takes down Fox as well, giving him a sauna bath, I could say. I mean, just to, if we add an A after Son's name, we're gonna have a sauna. So yeah, a lovely sauna bath I think he's giving into all the opponents. Well, I just hope that after the soothing sauna bath, the players of Team Punish actually feel refreshed and rework their gameplay a little bit and come in with their full swing, and with their full potential into this round. Well, taking a look at what's happening onto A side. Ooh, well, Immutable Bish may push in along with a drone, and Wanker bot shall be spotted at the back offside, and very good unleashing his null CMD. Wanker bot may take a step back right now because his teammate would be punished for staying into side. That is simple.
Seek them.
Spike planted.
Well, Equinox using that shock dart, I think it burst onto him. Nevertheless, it is a 3v5 scenario, ladies and gentlemen, and I think finally a round would come in pocket of Team Punished. And as I said, after a sauna bath, it would be really refreshing
Blasting
for the
them.
players of Team Punished, and they'll be able to swiftly
Last player standing.
in their favor. Well, not so swiftly, I should say. Satan takes one player down, and now it's all onto him, saving his Spectre. Coming in from behind, and Baby God taking him down.
Yo, Shivs, I'm back. Anything exciting did I miss? Did I miss something exciting?
Not exciting, but I mean, I was missing your POV, man, because we were waiting for a POV switch to happen. But nevertheless, I think Son really gave a lovely sauna baths, which actually refreshed Team Punish. That's what I was saying all throughout, because we were having Son's perspective for quite a while. Just a round ago or two. But nevertheless, let's see what happens in this one. Because Seaside now is now completely in the grasp of Team Punish. So I mean, look at it. Oh, well. Son just escaping. And with that said, the blind comes in right onto his face. A lot of spam happening through that box. Meanwhile, Hayanti gets a shot onto Tekno. And those pushes come in from T-Link. But it won't be enough, as now I think the momentum will slightly start to shift in the hands of Team Punished.
That's a good spot. This should do.
And as we are going into the next round, so let's see how it is going to unfold, because all the way towards some sort of contest is happening for a long, but nevertheless, Immutable Wish has taken down a player towards B already. Let's see what's happening in the mid courtyard towards B, shall we? Well, Immutable Bish. This is a slap, a tight smack onto Son, I should say. And well, look, Venkabot, on the other hand, giving a counter smack. Like, are we seeing those smack championships that, you know, is often won by Russian players, I should say? I mean, the videos are there, you can check them out. But nevertheless, let's see what's happening right now into this game.
Spike planted.
This particular Venkabot. Left with Sheriff. Gets a Phantom. And now we come face to face with Ayan Q, and Ayan Q shuts Venkabot down. And just to say, for the audiences, or in fact for the spectators, our lovely viewers in the chat, you know, I might use certain phrases, you know, which
that works.
Should be considered just for the sake of being funny in nature. I mean, you know, I know everyone's chill, but as a caster, I think it's our duty that if we use certain phrases which may seem otherwise in day-to-day life context, but in the game, anything works as long as it's cool, friendly, chill, and amusing for spectators as well as for the players. I mean, just before the start of the game, we actually heard me and Asman quite a funny thingy, but we won't talk about it right now. Maybe after the game, from one of the players, and it's really hilarious. Nevertheless, talking about what's happening in this round. Ooh, look at that. Abilities, counter abilities coming in from both the sides at this point in time, and I'm really, you know, fascinated to see the stars deployment happening on the C side from Astra. But look at that, what's happening on TV right now. Spike is going to be planted right in time. It is a retake scenario set up for Team CULLIES. Let's see how commendably they'll be able to retake this one. Immutable Bish picking up some damage from that spam through that wooden plank, and right in time, Hunter's Fury has been unfolded. Take down Immutable Bish, and now the charging is coming in. World Divided has been applied.
One enemy remaining.
Well, with that said, now it's all on to Fox, being completely bamboozled, Arsenal, okay, by these players of Team CULLIES. For those of you who are just connecting with us in the gameplay and aren't familiar with the word bamboozled, even I heard it for the first time in one of the tournaments that I casted by an amazing co-caster of mine, Miss, as he goes by. So I picked up a couple of words from him. Those were like what should I say, like an ear candy, you know, like some words which you hear, they sound good. You don't know what their meaning. Even I
Right
didn't
there.
know its meaning. Then I searched what does bamboozle means, what does pause embargo mean. You know, he used to use such phrases. But nevertheless, and that is what is the beauty of casting for these games. We're talking about this round in particular. Well, a lot of action happening again towards mid. I mean, mid is such an area that is being
I got the spike.
contested by both the teams, I should say, towards the very start of the round, of a round. And moving in, what's happening onto A side right now? Well, the smoke has been deployed onto Heaven, and Team Punish is coming in full swing to contest in and get the spike down. Eventually, they'll be able to do that. Let's see how Team Cullies go in for a retake. Well,
Blocking sight.
the presence of Techno has been detected, who's coming in from behind, and Ianq is there. Let's see if Chamber would unfold. Ooh!
Wow.
Techno giving him
I can't lose.
oh my god.
Okay.
I think Techno is really on fire right now, but the clock's ticking in.
Here.
They don't have a
Last
lot of
player
time. He
standing.
knows that someone might be there towards those crates in the cubby area onto A side, and well, Fox meanwhile was present and takes him down, making the scoreline go neck to neck, 4-4, ladies and gentlemen, between Team Cullies and Team Punish. This is the second map of the best of 3. The first game went in pocket of Team Cullies, and this is a comeback team, I should say, for Team Punished. Because if they win this one, then we're going to see a third map eventually. Let's see how it goes. And going into the round, again, it seems a side take is coming in from Team Punish at this point of time, and
Blocking sight.
just in time, retakes are, oh pardon me, the rotations are happening, which leads up to the players to take down one by
One
one of
enemy
Team
remaining.
Cullies, and now it's all on to Techno. Well, it's an eco round that I'm able to make, but still, was it an eco Arsenal? Did I miss that? But whatever it was, I mean,
guess so.
yeah, but that was a lot of damage inflicted.
Yup, it was,
I should
it
say,
was.
if that was an eco. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so it was a fairly good eco, if not the greatest one. But yeah, now they're gonna have full buy. That is Team Cullies. We're talking about the creds a little bit, so it's really lackluster, the economy. On to Team Cullies, and if we talk about Team Punish, who have been winning a couple of rounds consecutively,
Careful.
have been building their creds up, which is reflected on the scoreboard itself, obviously. Let's just take a look at what's happening in the garage area. Well, Immutable Wish gets a kill onto Winkabot. And Jet Diff, I should say, happening right there, as a Valo lingo goes. Meanwhile, Son gets a kill onto Fox. And with that said, let's see if we're going to see clever gameplay still in action from Team Punish, because Fox is down, but look at that. Equinox
what the-
getting those shots.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know about clever gameplays, but we are seeing on-point, crisp
One
headshot
enemy
gameplays
remaining.
happening from Team Punish at this point in time, especially from Equinox becoming the star of this round. Say, and Revigod gets a kill onto Son, giving him a jacuzzi bath. I was
Jacuzzi bath.
yeah, because Son, towards the start of the gameplay was being really dominant. And what I
Yeah.
said, I remember the scoreline being 3-0, 3-0. I was like, Son is giving soothing sauna baths to Team Punish, and let's see if it would be refreshing, which actually turned out to be the case. And look at that, 6 rounds in a row.
Yup.
I mean, not in a row, but yeah, 6 rounds they have gotten. That is Team Punished having a 2-point lead with them. And right now, a timeout being called, a much needed one, a really good decision. And I really commend this one, because timeouts like these, I often talk about these timeouts. Most of the times they are skipped for some reason, I don't know. But in high levels of gameplay, and I'm pretty sure these teams, they have made it to the top 3, so we can expect the same statement to apply onto them, that they have the mindset, kind of similar if not exactly the same that we see at top notch, at top tiers of Valorant gameplay. And with that said, let's see what sort of strategy rework or positioning change would have happened from Team CULLIES and how they utilize this timeout. Well, they are going in for eco. I may have exaggerated, but nevertheless, still, I mean, we have seen eco rounds being won against full buys. And right
down,
in time,
C.
and I say, well, the round is still there, but Techno gets a lovely shot onto Webby. God, Headhunter, well, that is, I should say, a really OP ability. We've seen a lot of shots being unfolded from that one, and right now, a retake scenario,
Spike
5-minute
planted.
retake, well, will be coming in from Team CULLIES. All the players might lash in from C, Link, and Astro Stars are being deployed. Satan puts in one and smokes off one. Mutable Bish, well, tried to escape,
player
but
standing.
couldn't. Now it's all on Simple. With that said, scoreline lies on the 4 to
Last
7 ladies and
round
gentlemen,
in the half.
with a 3-point lead being with Team Punish at this point in time.
That's a good spot.
And as we move into the next round, let's take a look at the ultimate abilities. So we have 3 ultimates ready onto Team CULLIES and 4 onto Team Punish.
Have a good time out there.
Let's see. Headhunter, meanwhile, has been open
Get out of my way.
right in the start of the round from Ayan. And, well, he's aiming to a short area. Let's see if Son comes into his crosshair, or rather his scope of Tourny Force ability of Chamber. But nevertheless, Fox, ooh, he has pushed in all the way into A side that has been left. What sort of smoke is that, man? Arsenal, let's just see what's happening to A side. What smoke? Why has he deployed this smoke? I don't know. Maybe for a one-way, or I don't actually know. Because he has A side completely in his grasp. Nevertheless, would have been a miss. And with that said,
Spike planted.
Webby God unleashing his null CMD, the ultimate ability. As I was talking about, we're gonna see a display of ultimates. It could be in this round itself, because this is the last round before the swap. Obviously, we're gonna see it in this one.
Revealing
Is
area.
where the ultimates players, and right in time, Becca Board taking kill onto him. 1-2, and players are using the ultimate abilities one by one, charging into the site, making it 2v4 retake scenario, and Hunter's Fury being unleashed.
One enemy remaining.
Look at that crisp headshot.
Defeated.
Connected,
Player standing.
and now, ooh, are we going to see a clutch happen? Wow!
Shot down. Out of charges. Deploying drone.
Switching
That
sides.
was good half being tapped in. I would say, man. I mean, I am impressed by the gameplay of both the teams right now, to be pretty honest. Certainly, there are slight mistakes being committed here and there, but man, look at the spirit of the players. I mean,
Right
the
here.
defuse was stuck in the last round, and I think Team CULLIES actually have taken the mistake that they did in the previous gameplay, you know, not sticking onto the fuse. I think they're living up to statement that we heard back in CS days. I mean, CSGO is still on, ladies and gentlemen. CSGO would be forever. And the statement was, statement is in fact, pros don't fake. And yet, that was not a fake, but a hold on to Spike being committed right there. And moving on to this round, well, we can talk about the game later as well. The players of Team CULLIES are pushing into C side. Look at that. Fox gets a kill onto Wakebot. Son gets a kill onto IonQ. Ooh.
Spike
Picking up
down. C.
Fox?
One
What?
enemy remaining.
Holy shit, the 4K? Wait, what? Ace?
It's an ace.
Bro, I
Fox
missed that.
banner.
I missed that. Lol. How did I miss
Arsenal.
that?
I don't think you would be forgiven for that.
I
Foxy
would
fans.
never I would never forgive myself that.
But it's alright, it's okay. I mean, that was a lovely ace coming in from Fox. And, I mean, even if we missed that kind of, we saw on our feed that he got a lovely 4K. And Fox has, in fact, got a lot of highlights previously as well in this tournament also. So yeah, we can bear with it. Nevertheless, let's see what happens in this round as we are going in towards mid. Oh, look at that. The players are charging in all the way from A long. And in fact, one of them has dashed in as well. That is Immutable Bish. Right now, they are seemingly going super duper aggressive.
Solo,
And
young
they
hero.
might be punished for that. Ooh, well, yep. I think it's going to cost them. Should not have been the case. And, you know, I'm actually familiar with this strategy of team punish. For some reason, they have got this Delhi vibe in them. I mean, I won't go about it fully, but yep, because I'm familiar with
Out.
most of the players,
Blinded.
if not all. And one thing is pretty common in Delhi, guys, that, you know,
There they
I mean,
are.
sometimes that strat would work. That is, you go in completely towards very long and you rush in with those specters, trying to get the control in, trying to make a dominant performance as you have the momentum. But it's not always the case.
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Foxy, completely, he's just, you know, using it like a laser gun. Spectre, he got a 3 guys. Did you see that, Arsenal? He was swinging his Spectre right, left and right. Got a couple of kills as well. But yep, that was a 3 coming in. A lovely one indeed. But
should play
that was
some
not
Astro
enough
Stars in
to
this
stop
reality.
Team Cullies from getting the round in their pocket, making the scoreline 6-8. And I think that was a mistake that was capitalized upon by Team Cullies. A mistake being done from Team Punish, which they did not expect, I'm pretty sure, to turn into a round going into their pocket. But man, you know, somewhere down the line, having played with these players
Blocking
as
vision.
well, you know, I mean, I haven't played with them a lot, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm familiar with the gameplay. So that strat, you know, when you have the momentum with you and you believe that it's going to be an eco one coming in from the opposite team, you rush in. Oh, God forbid, what if
Need
it
healing.
had been like a full buy? You know, I'm talking about the previous round. In fact, a force buy coming in from Team Cullies. It would have been completely, you know, that would have been complete destruction happening onto Team Punish. But that was not the case. And talking about this round in particular, Immutable Bish gets a kill onto Son from that shorty. Fox, meanwhile, getting the trade onto Simple and
Last player
making the
standing.
scenario. In fact, Team Cullies makes it a 1v3, bringing it all onto Fox, who's going to be shut down by Satan. And there we go, the Vandal being covered as well. Scoreline lying onto 7-8. Team Cullies making their impact back in the gameplay. In fact, in this game.
Should I play some stars in this reality? Rise and bring glory.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and as we go into the next
Right
round,
there.
so let's see what would be cooking into this one. Ooh, meanwhile, Immutable Bish, he's completely shutting players down of Team Cullies. I was talking about cooking. Well, he just made a microwave oven right there. Oven or whatever it is. Bear with the pronunciation. On to C long, yep. But that's it. Now it's all on to Son, who's present onto that angle. Let's see if Immutable. Yep, his position has been revealed. Baby God is present into the garage area. And, well, Satan picking up the star. Right in time, let's see who is going to be the winner for this fight that would happen onto C side. Who's going to take in the charge of C? Ooh, well,
inside.
Son. Baby God. Ooh, and Satan picks up a kill onto Immutable Bish as well. And what I was thinking should not have happened, it actually, and seemingly is happening. But let's see, the round is still remaining.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Now it's all on to Fox. With his operator gets done. Well, I think that was a fight. You know, if we go by the terminology, I mean, I don't know the classification, the biological classification that we have, but Tasmanian Tiger and Fox, I think they might come in
1
the same
second,
class.
peeps. I gotta visit the
You know,
Astro to play some stars.
For a biology lesson for all of you. In 9th class, I think the chapter is there in CBSC, where they talk about these classes.
Right there.
It's not in detail, but yeah. You know. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the casting, make sure to check UpgradeEsports out, and
You are
also
divided.
your buddy, your homie Ship Z as well. You check my links out. And talking about what's happening in this round, in particular, well, in Newbuild, there's just no war divided has been applied, and a lot of chaos being happening right now on the C side.
I got
The
the
side
spike.
has been split into two parts, but there we go. Ooh, in fact, a casualty.
Spike planted.
Oh, pardon me, I thought someone
Hunt,
from
hunt.
Team Punish has been taken down. Rather, well, that Tasmanian Tiger launching a back again, and the fights are happening. Son.
Last player
my
standing.
God. But that wasn't enough. Fox comes in from back, and I think being supreme on Tasmanian Tiger, I don't know. Please help me out with that. Somebody's familiar with biology, especially the
Thrifty.
classification of these animals as to which one is superior. But nevertheless, Fox comes in from back, and Son, I should say, man, that was a lovely, lovely 3K coming in right there. In fact, I remember in one of the casts that we had previously, we were actually discussing Arsenal if it's Son or Sean, and you said that is Sean. So I was like, okay, let's go with Sean the sheep, and the chat was like really laughing at it. They were enjoying it. So if it's not Son and it is Sean, then I should say that Sean was sheeping the
Scanning
players
ahead.
of Team
That was
Punish.
good.
I
That
think
was
it's
good.
round.
Sean was super.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Because we, when we rear these animals, we, I think, talk about sheeping or something. But nevertheless, IonQ gets a kill onto Techno. Son picks up a kill onto Webby God, and the scenario is happening towards mid courtyard. And again, the Trailblazer ability being launched to clear off B-Link.
And it,
That's one of time. Well, a lot of positioning moves are happening into B side. Spike is gonna go down anytime soon, making it a 4v2 retake scenario, converting it into a 3v3. Son again, sheeping
I've
Equinox.
got your trail.
But nevertheless, Seekers have been unleashed by Sky, and with that, Simple gets a kill onto Immutable Bish. Now it's all on to the remaining two players of Team Punish. They have their ultimates ready, and that Trinklet.
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
Oh, pardon me, said Trinket. Just calling it Trinklet. But still, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 9-9 scoreline. Neck to neck, the gameplay is going in, and we have ultimates ready. 3-3 ultimates on both the sides. IonQ has it, Equinox has it, Fox has it when it comes to Team Punish. And if we talk about Team Cullies, Wenkabot, Simple, and Techno have got it ready. Let's see what is going to be the timing. And talking about what's happening onto C side right now, well, the stars are being deployed one by one, and the rush is coming in along with the Hunter's Fury being unleashed. Fox is holding in the smoke. Won't be long when Satan takes him down. Ooh, look at
player
that.
standing.
Equinox getting a kill onto Wenkabot, leaving it all onto IonQ at the spawn of time.
Spike
Pardon me,
planted.
it's all onto. Yeah, it is in fact on IonQ. Gets a kill onto Son. I thought it was like a 1v3 scenario on the other side. I mean, that there's only one player remaining from Team Cullies and 3 out there from Team Punish, but it is not the case. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of action happening on the map, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes as players get confused, even we do get confused. So what's happening? Nevertheless, IonQ saving. What is saving actually? Saving a Phantom, yep. But I think he used his rendezvous in this round. So we'll be able to take it further. And with that, so ladies and gentlemen, the scoreline lies at 10-9. Just a point lead, a round lead onto Team Cullies. Asul, for some reason, whenever I say Team Cullies, it actually reminds me of Cully. The great Cully. Maybe because of my pronunciation or something. But yeah. Team Cullies, yeah.
It's
Cullies.
do you remember? It's not Cullies also.
Oh!
It's Cullies.
Right now, it's... I won't use the F word. Thank you, Arsenal. Thank you so much, actually.
It's Cullies.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Forgot.
Yeah. And I think even you did. You were enjoying.
The moment you repeated that word, Cullies, I came to know that it's not Cullies, it's Cullies.
Yeah, it's CULLIES.
All are cool peoples, you know. Well, what is the meaning of Cullies or Cullies? I don't even. Probably some random names, or even all are cool personalities or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it is. And as we go into the
That
next round, which is going to be in 16 seconds from now. So, yep, that was a good timeout, I should
charges.
say, yet again being called off, but this time by Team Punished.
All set up.
And talking about the buys, well,
That's not ready. Perfect.
we have three sheriffs, in fact, a Judge
Teleport's
and a
ready.
Phantom onto Team Punish. And when it comes to Team CULLIES, so we have 2 Phantoms, 2 Vandals, in fact 3 Phantoms, pardon me. And the players are charging in towards C-Long, what it seems. Oh my god, well, the shots are being taken onto the players of Team Punish one by one, and Immutable Bish gets taken down as he's blinded.
One enemy
Ayan
remaining.
getting a shot onto Satan, Simple picking the trade onto him, and Son getting the last kill. He's sitting on the top of the scoreboard, I should say, at this point in time.
A gift. That's a good spot. That works.
Alrighty guys, let's go into the next round. And it seems that an A-side contest may come in from Team CULLIES, but heavy presence is there, as we can see on our mini-maps, from Team Punish at this point of time. Towards A-side, behind those stones, the cubby area, onto A-long. 2 players are watching the A-short angle. Meanwhile, B-side has been left completely open, so I think Punish can be a bit careful towards what happens at B. The trap is there. Trap is there, certainly. Onto B's entrance. I think so, I reckon Outdrone, in fact, is going to spot the traps. Taken down, and with that said, flash happening onto A-long, and Baby God is present with the judge. And, well, Techno
Spike down.
going
A.
right in the scope. Immutable Fish and Baby God takes down Wanker God. And with that said, Jaden gets a kill.
30
onto
seconds left.
him, and
One enemy remaining.
now
Spike
it's
down
all
A.
on to Son.
Shadows traveling.
I think right now he's gonna be. Oh well, he takes down Fox.
Team Ace.
Ayanku gets close and kill on him. Well, I mean, I think
Here.
Team Punish can actually
I've got your trail.
bump up their presence towards
Want to
Smith.
fight
That's
it?
what I would say, because it seems that B-side take is coming in, and just in time, World Divided has been applied, and look at that. Wanker Bot is in such a good position. OMG, that is so fast. How quickly the players of Team CULLIES have taken control over B-side. And look at that, Wanker Bot being completely fired up with his Phantom plays. I mean, with his jet moment, obviously. The dashes. But it's being reflected. Oh, and the flash comes in, it blinds, and Wanker Bot is going to take full advantage of it. getting a lovely 3k, picking a kill onto Equinox and Mutable Wish. Meanwhile, gets a quick onto him. Spike is being... well, that was a fake. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Arsenal, do you think if Fox actually stuck onto
Match
that
point.
spike?
Yeah, but if you think
I mean,
about the player perspective now, that's a different mindset.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, I completely agree with that. But I got so lost in what's happening. Later, I saw on the, as soon as that spike diffuse sound went off, I was like, wait, what? Then I just checked the mini map and I saw Astra coming in from C-Link and I saw Fox running in towards A. I was like, damn, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
The spike could have been diffused. But nevertheless, I can understand, as you're saying, for player perspective. And it seems another time B-Take might come in from Team CULLIES. And with that said, Astro Stars
planted.
have been deployed. And Lanka bot pushing so aggressively, getting a kill onto you. Equinox. With that said, Lanka bot picking up another one of Fox. Where is he
Last
getting those
player
kills? He
standing.
has pushed in all the way towards aiming. Oh, aren't you? Gets
Attackers
in
win.
those two shots, but nevertheless, it is a GGWP, ladies and gentlemen, with the winners being Team CULLIES for the second map as well, and eventually off this best of 3. Kudos to them, congratulations. They have secured their seed into the grand finals.
Yeah,
which will be
absolutely.
happening
And
shortly.
we'll also be having a look at Team Punished going head to head with X-Gravity team tomorrow, and probably will be announcing the timing in the Discord server only. So if you aren't yet joined in our Discord server, the link will be available in the description as well. Also, if you want to check out, our homie buddy, what's her name, boy? Shibs, let's go, man. Go check out Shibs. Link will be also there in the description as well. Great guy with great personality, I would say. So go ahead and check him out for any kind of
Thanks, man.
casting things and all.
And I must say, Arsenal, I think this energy is contagious because I can see energy in Arsenal as well right now. I remember this guy, he got on a phone call with, he's like, I'm traveling, I'm commuting from so far. And kudos to his spirit as well. And I think today, I don't know what is with him, but I can feel a bit of a difference in my casting as well. Going in full complete, in, let's say, accelerator mode. And yeah, that was like really, really fun, and which was in fact complemented by the gameplay. In fact, I should say my casting was complemented by the gameplay as a supplement.
Just because both of the team are playing so good, man. I mean,
so good, man. Absolutely.
एकदम पूरा head to head जो बोलते हैं, that kind of situation was happening. But man, and both of the team played well. But kudos to Team CULLIES for Team CULLIES. Yeah,
CULLIES.
Team CULLIES for making their place in the grand finale, and we'll have a lower bracket semifinals tomorrow with again we'll be having a look at Team Punished versus Team X-Gravity. So pretty excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow matches will also get streamed as well. Remaining all of the matches, semifinals, lower bracket, and as well as the grand finale on Thursday will be streamed as well. So I hope you guys will enjoy in the match itself. So stay tuned to our Discord server and our Instagram as well. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah.
Yep. Good luck, have fun, and good night.
Good night.
나의 속도가 돈이라면 반소미 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나를